Hello everyone, I'm Sharon. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about my October sewing plans. I'm living in East Texas. I'm a transplant from Minnesota, and I just can't believe that it's October already. It's still so warm here. In Minnesota at this time, I would be covered up. I'd be wearing my long sleeve shirts, I'd have my jeans on, I'd have my slippers all the time. I'm still wearing shorts or leggings and short sleeve shirts here. So it's been a little tough for me to think about moving from summer sewing to fall sewing, but I'm doing it. And today I'm going to share what I have planned for October. See, here's the deal. I don't know about you, but I feel like sometimes I spend a lot of time planning what I'm going to sew, but I don't actually get it done. So I'm putting this on camera, I'm putting it on video, and you're going to hold me accountable. I've got a big pile here. This is everything that I'm thinking about sewing. I hope to get it done. And let's get started. Let me show you what my plans are. To start with, I'm gonna make myself a pair of jeans, a pair of flared jeans. I'm a child of the 70s, what can I say? I liked bell bottoms then, I like them now. And this is McCall's 8007. They call it a flared jean. I guess it's a flared jean, we used to call it bell bottoms. I saw on the Neiman Marcus website a pair of jeans this shape, but it had a slit that went in the center front up to the knee, and it was top stitched. So I'm going to replicate that look. I really liked how that looked. The fabric I'm going to use is a lightweight denim. It's from Emma One Sock, and it's actually in my washer right now being pre-shrunk. Next up, I'm going to make a knit top. McCall 7975. I'm going to do the 3/4 sleeve version out of this lovely animal print. I like good animal print. This is, I think, a rayon knit. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of stretch to it. This was purchased at SR Harris long before we even knew we were going to move to Texas. So I'm glad I kept that one. Hang on, my pattern fell. Okay, moving on. Another top. Butterick 6711. This is a pullover blouse. It looks like it's pretty easy to sew. I've also chosen another blouse weight fabric. This has a slight stretch to it. Now I know that pink sometimes reads spring, but I think with the black and the gray tones, this could work into the fall, especially because my wardrobe, I wear a lot of gray and I wear a lot of black. I also think this would work with jeans with maybe some heels or some cool booties. And I have another blouse that I want to sew. This is Butterick 6710. I like that V-neck. It's got a cool V-neck, and it's got that collar variation. So it's got that, it's like a bow tie front, but I don't know if that goes through a buttonhole. I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the instructions yet. But I'm going to use this bold blue, bright blue, floral. Could again read spring, but I think it can work for fall. The trends that I'm seeing are saying that fall and winter dark florals will be very popular. Again, black pants. I've got a lot of black pants, but I also think that would work really well with jeans and heels or boots. One thing I don't really need in my wardrobe, but I love to sew, is skirts. So I'm going to do this McCall's 8004. I'm going to do the longer view. I like the long view with the booty, and I'm not going to do the belt. I'm not going to wear anything tucked in. I found this fabric from Walmart locally. Walmart has these little bundles that are like 2 yards for $4 or something like that. I actually picked it up thinking I would use it to test patterns, but I like this print enough that I'm gonna try and make a skirt. It's got a little bit of a sparkle to it. Sparkle, is that a word? Let's try sparkle. And then it's got some flecks of color in it, some blue and some green and some purple and yellow. It'll be a fun skirt. The thing I like about this pattern, this fabric is scratchy. It definitely needs a lining. This has a lining already included. You don't have to think about it, just follow the instructions. Then I'm also going to make a dress. McCall 7998. This is a wrap dress, but what I like about it are those sleeves. Those sleeves are amazing. Wrap dresses, I know fashion experts say they work on every body type. Honestly, I've had some challenges with them. They don't always fit me right. We'll see how this goes. Because of that, I've chosen to sew this in a crepe, but it's got a little bit of a stretch to it. It does. There we go. There's the stretch. A crepe floral for fall. That'll be a great dress. It'll be for church, maybe if I travel. Sometimes I just like to wear a dress. Moving on. This is really going to fit my lifestyle. McCall 7871, and I'm going to make the tunic. I'm going to turn this around. I want you to see the line drawing on this pattern because it's got a cool pocket to it that you can't really see. I'm going to bring this up to the camera for a moment. There you go. You can't see that in the fabric that they've shown. I'm doing a camo. I like camo. I actually just sewed a top last night out of a camo print. I'll have to get that one for you. This is, again, is this a spring fabric? I found purple leggings that I'm going to pair it with. Maybe I can make it work. Otherwise, I'll put it away till spring, right? Moving on. Another block. I guess I'm making a lot of tops this season. Moving on and making another top. This is Vogue 1620. This is a vintage Bryan Lars design. And this is from 1995. And I'm going to make this view right here. I'm using this white cotton fabric, no stretch. This is from SR Harris. It has a, I'm going to bring it up to the camera. It's got a very tiny little white stripe, tone on tone, interspersed with that little gold stripe. I think that'll work really nice. I had sewn this pattern quite a few years ago and I chose the wrong fabric and it was a disaster. So this one's going to be a lot better. Moving on. In BurdaStyle magazine from March 2019, I'm going to sew this sweatshirt 121. This tie is not included. That looks like they've layered a blouse underneath it, which I'm pretty sure here in Texas, I'm not going to need to do a lot of layering anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lightweight French terry in a gray, and then I'm going to use this lightweight sequin. It's almost see-through. Let's see, can you see? It's a little hard to tell on camera, isn't it? And I don't want to unroll it. It's easier to keep stored this way. I purchased this at SR Harris. I think this lightweight long sleeve will be a good transition. And I just like sparkles. I like sequins. I love that they're really popular this season. Moving on. I've had this HotPatterns Jetsetter poncho pattern for too many years, and I care to admit. I'm trying not to purchase patterns anymore unless I specifically have fabric in mind. So this one, I've kept it in mind. I wanted to sew it. It really didn't work in Minnesota. This is just not practical in Minnesota. This would not have been warm, yet indoors it would have been too warm. Does that make sense? So it'll be perfect here in East Texas. And I found this fabric is a great big buffalo plaid. Apparently my mouth doesn't want to say that. Buffalo plaid in black and red. I found this at Hobby Lobby. Little lightweight. I think it will work really nicely in this poncho. This happens to be a pullover poncho. I think it'll be a great layering piece as we transition into fall. I have a question for you. I purchased this fabric from Fabric Mart Fabrics. You guys, I don't even remember buying it or putting it in my cart. And in my defense, this was back after I had surgery and I placed a fabric order and I might have still been on my medications. So I don't remember this one. I don't know why I bought it. It looks like a lame with a lot of rainbow colors interspersed throughout it. It's the thickness of possibly a brocade. The backside is like a rainbow stripe. If anyone has an idea what I could use this for, drop me a comment below. I am open. I hate to waste the fabric. I hate to donate it. I'll donate it if I have to. I'm not sure if it gets sold or if it gets thrown away. I just don't know what to do with it. Now hold on one sec. I have 3 more things I want to show you that I'm hoping to get done in October. I have 3 WIPs, work in progress. These were items that I started when we were in Minnesota before I got sick. I'll be right back. Okay, this this jacket I started last winter. It would have been a great piece for work, and it is Vogue 1574. This is a Sandra Betzina design. You can see I've got a lot of work done with it already. I've got the interfacing in. It's got piping. It'll be piping along the collar, kind of a nice little detail. I just need to line it. I don't have a lot left to do. I just need to cut out some lining and line it and do some hand stitching. So I hope to get that done in October. I have another jacket that I started in September. This was the Sew Your View that was going on Instagram. This is, let me get the pattern. This is Vogue 1643. This was fabric I purchased at S.R. Harris during my trip early September. It is a suiting fabric. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. What I liked about it, it almost looks like a faux leather, which I think is pretty cool. So I did the front band in a faux leather. I did a faux leather piping. This was a bear to work with. I had so many problems that I almost gave up, and I thought, you know, I've gone this far, let's just keep going. So obviously I've got the pockets done, I've got the band on. I just need to line. I've got my insides done. I've got my sleeve. The pattern doesn't call for a sleeve head. It doesn't call for a back interfacing. Add those. It just adds a little bit of more structure to your jacket and you'll be happier with the look. See, look at how nice. Here, look how nice that looks. That's because you've got that extra structure in there. So all I need to do is add the lining, put some buttonholes on, and this'll be done. That'll be great with black pants, jeans. Then I also have this pair of pants. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. Do you see the hem on those? The little detail. So this was a pair of pants that I sewed again before we even knew we were moving to Texas. And I probably didn't choose the right fabric. I was making these for the holiday. They're beautiful, but it's a heavy. I'm bringing it up so you can see the texture. It's a heavy stretch woven. I love that it's got a side zipper, but it's got a little bit of elastic in the back. Gives you a nice, for me anyway, gives me a nice tighter fit, a more sleek fit. I just need to, you like my facing, my hem, my facing? I just need to tack that down, and then the last thing I need to do, this is all I need to do, and these are done. I don't know why I put them off for so long. This is the, ouch, just poked myself. This is the zipper. It's got some trim. I tried hand stitching this in place. I don't have the strength after the surgery. I'm still working on that. I couldn't get through, so I just need to stitch that on my machine, and I'll have a pair of pants ready to go. Okay. Oh gosh, I just poked myself. That's it. That's a lot. Do you think I can do it? Ooh, I hope so. So you keep me accountable. I want to know what your plans are. Do you have a lot of plans for October? Are you doing traditional fall sewing? Is this the time of year you like sewing the best? Let me know. Drop me a comment. Hey, by the way, if you enjoy my videos, be sure to subscribe and share. Thanks so much. Have a good day.